Rapper Eminem raising some eyebrows last night after taking a knee during the game's halftime show. League officials saying they knew it was coming. Other reports suggesting they didn't want him to do it. But as you watch the performance, did you even notice? Mo Kelly and Tony Katz, our friends, join us now. They're the hosts of the Mo Kelly Show and the Eat, Drink, Smoke podcast. Mo, I mean, maybe it was because I was just enjoying the show and maybe because it wasn't the anthem, but I didn't put this together. Did you?
No, and I don't think you should have put it together. I mean, there's one point where we remember that if you were kneeling during the anthem or in front of the flag, that you were supposedly disrespecting both. But this had nothing to do with any of that. Now, we know that Eminem is smart enough to know better and knowing that if you were to kneel at any time, it's going to be taken that way. But if you know the halftime show, he was kneeling specifically during a musical interlude to Tupac, who has passed on.
Right.
So that was in tribute to him. But I understand the double entendre in nature, but there's no real controversy here.
Tony, it felt like almost a manufactured social media issue, but as I looked closer, it was, I think, either the number 2 or number 3 trending story on the Wall Street Journal today.
And look, it could be the number 1 trending story, but social media is a dumpster fire, and it creates dumpster fire issues. That's how I took it as well. I watched the halftime show. I had a couple questions here and there, but mostly I was like, okay, that was fun, and I moved on with my day. No, I didn't take it as an homage to Kaepernick or Colin Kaepernick or anything else like that, and I'm glad I didn't see it. One of the great things about these playoffs, this whole playoff run, is that no one's been lecturing to America. The less lecturing, the more playing, the happier we all are, and I think the ratings may show that as well.
Mo, I guess the bigger controversy was this for millennials or for Gen X? I mean, who can claim that halftime show? And what's with the controversy? It was 12 minutes. Just enjoy it.
You know, I enjoyed it. In the interest of full disclosure, I used to work at Interscope Records and worked in promotions, promoting Dr. Dre's records, promoting Eminem's records. So this spoke to me as a Gen Xer. I thought it was it was a master class in producing a halftime show, from the camera angles and from the dancing and the choreography. And it was well lit. It wasn't a dark stadium, so they couldn't hide anything. It was a great halftime show. I think people should be able to enjoy it for what it was. And the ratings are up 29%. 19%, up 29 million viewers from last year's halftime show.
I didn't get the upside down fitty, Tony. I don't know whether you did as well, but this also
you got to go back. Was that 1993 when that video came out?
In the club, I don't know, but I mean, as a baby boomer, I enjoyed it. As I said this morning, I had to catch myself. I'm a huge fan of The Chronic, the album. Not necessarily.
Be clear. The music.
Yeah, the music, not the weed. If you know.
Oh, wow. I mean, the show almost got awesome.
That's right.
It's legal out here.
That's right. It is. Eat, drink, smoke. I mean, I know you're in on it, Tony, or at least. All right.
It's a different kind of smoke.
That's right.
We're cigar people. Right. No. For Chronic, you got to watch Banfield later tonight.
All right. Let's move on. Whoopi is back, and here's what she said on her return today. Here's a clip.
Hello, and welcome to the V. And yes, I am back. It's not always pretty, as I said, and it's not always as other people would like to hear. But it is an honor to sit at this table and be able to have these conversations because they're important.
Last time we talked about this, you guys agreed that she shouldn't have been suspended. Are we moving on, Mo?
Yeah, we're going to move on, but I hope there's a lesson that was learned here. This is The View. It's not the McLaughlin Group. It's not Crossfire. It's not a policy forum. You know what I mean? And not all conversations are meant to be had everywhere on every platform. And as much as I respect Whoopi Goldberg as an intelligent person and a comedic person, this is not her bailiwick. And when you step into waters in which you're not accustomed to swimming, then you may drown, and that's what happened.
Wow, interesting. All right, let's hear what Bill Maher had to say about this, because he and Whoopi have had their differences, and he talked about what happened to her as a result of this.
We have got to get past this endless, unforgiving, zero-tolerance mindset bent on punishing and disappearing anyone caught saying the wrong thing. The right response to speech you don't like is more speech, not the lazy, cowardly response of canceling people.
Tony, she was in the end suspended, to Bill Maher's point, for expressing her view on a show called The View.
Well, she was suspended because social media went nuts and they felt over at ABC they had to respond. But it's the response that's worse than anything else, because this is the same network owned by Disney that fired Gina Carano for a tweet that invoked what could happen if we don't take care of each other, if we aren't good to each other, and compared it to Nazis. She got fired. Whoopi only got a 2-week suspension. That's the bigger story here. Why does ABC see these things so differently? If one person's a conservative, they're out. If another person is a progressive, well, a slight punishment, that's enough. That's good. ABC is the problem here, and the clear double standard is just another part of the problem that America sees.
How do you explain it, Mo?
I see it as Whoopi Goldberg is far more important to ABC and their revenue than Gina Carano. And also, I know that there's different levels to this. Now, if you are going to create a controversy at a place like Disney, you better be making some money for Disney. If you're not making money for Disney, then you are expendable. I don't think it comes down to politics. It just comes down to your value as a commodity to the network.
Go ahead, Tony. We're out of time.
100% comes down to politics. But if you want to say it comes down to money, that's even worse for ABC.
All right. You know, the people we disagree with get
money.
to talk as well. And that was Mars' point, too. And it's why we enjoy having both of you on. Mo Kelly, host of The Mo Kelly Show, and Tony Katz from Tony Katz in the Morning News. Thank you both. Good to see you guys.
Take care.
Thank you.